Sister Carol. She told me 2013 she came to Mbamburi. She had 500, you said 500 and what?
520.
Can you give her a microphone? She had you had how much?
I had 520 shillings.
520 shillings. Please tell the church what happened.
I had 500 to cater for me for the whole week, and the 20 shillings was to take me back after church. But when I was in the service, Bishop said we have to plant a seed. And God is directing him to we should only give 1,000, and the least will be 500. He's not taking any less than 500. And I struggled within myself because I only had 500 to take me throughout the entire month. So I was asking God, why is not Bishop reducing to even 100? Because I don't have anything. But I gave. And he said, don't forget to write on top of the envelope your reason for giving. It is a seed you're planting, and you will have to reap it. And my desire was to go and study in the US. And I didn't have even fees. So I told God 2 reasons. Open doors for me to go to the US to study and provide for my tuition.
When was that? It was
2013.
What
in
month
October.
was that? In October.
Yes.
2013 October.
Yes.
You sowed a seed of
500,
which was all what you had.
Yes.
Now tell us what happened after that.
After that, I trusted God to open doors. And then I started applying, because when you plant the seed, you don't just sit down. I started applying to the US to go and study, and I didn't have money. And I was called. I was admitted to California State University, and they gave me tuition, I-20, so that I can process my visa and all that. And all that process involves money. Even getting your visa involves money. But between October and around that place, I remember even Pastor Kimeu said, some of you want to go to go abroad, but you don't have visas. I mean, you don't have passports. So I started looking for passports, putting things in place, just waiting for God to open doors. And for sure, when I received the admission letter, I told my mom, I'm going to study. And she said, who will pay for your tuition? I said, I will go and work there. I was told, you work and you pay for your tuition. You just give me money for air tickets. And she did it. And I went. But when I arrived, it dawned on me, because I didn't have tuition. I had little money that I had saved, around 1,000 US dollars. I had some plots I sold before going, because I was teaching and saving. And that is what I paid. But to cut the story short, God provided for my tuition in the United States for my master's degree for 2 years, a total of 2.8 million.
Wow. So
as if that is not enough,
so you just
he provided
a minute, Carol,
for food.
Just a minute. Just a minute.
Yes.
This is becoming so powerful, I tell you.
Yes, it is.
2.8 million.
Yeah.
It came from
And
a seed.
I don't know if there is Sister Angela in this house, because when I got the tuition, I showed her and I said, I was living here behind the church in her house. And she said, this is too much. I know if this goes to her, she'll be surprised. Because she was like, your mom will not manage this one. Wherever Angela is, God provided, imagine, 2.8.
Imagine. God provided 2.8 million. Imagine, just from a seed. You see, you don't miss the point. You don't miss the point. It is the seed. of 500, that's what she had. After she pays for a bus fare, 20 shillings, she had nothing.
Yes. That's true.
And
I
she's
had
standing
nothing.
here. She's standing here. She has not come from the US. Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from New Zealand to testify.
She came from New Zealand. She came from not the US. This is, you went to US in January
16th January 2014.
2014.
Yes. I studied for 2 years for my master's. And it was done.
It was done.
Yes, because God declared I will only be in US for 2 years. Though in my mind I wanted to settle there and get a job there, but that was not his plans.
And how come you are in New Zealand? How did you go to New Zealand?
A friend of mine called me. She was in New Zealand and she said, "What are you doing in US?" Because I had finished, I had graduated, and I was stomaching in the US to get a job. And I wasn't getting that job. So she told me, "You're supposed to come to New Zealand to pursue your PhD." I told her, "I don't have money." She said, "God will provide."
Wow. She told you God will provide.
Yes.
And then what happened?
I did not doubt. Because God had provided 2.8.
You didn't doubt because God provided 2.8.
God shaped my faith.
Oh my goodness.
After providing for my tuition, I ceased to doubt God. Brethren, don't doubt God.
Wow. Tell us
It may not be clear. It cannot be seen. But when he does it. In fact, I did not want to stand before the multitude. But I know I'm encouraging somebody. He did it to me. He will do it to you.
Wow. When I hear such testimonies, I want to continue to do what I am doing. I don't know who is the other Carol I am going to help to pursue their dream. And you didn't tell us how you went to New Zealand.
So, I didn't have money. I was stomaching in the US, but there was a church there I used to fellowship. So some of my closest friends, I told them I need money to go and study. And they were so happy. They gave willingly, but I pledged. I told them this money I'm returning back. So they gave me $7,000 US. And within the 3rd month, for sure, even if you call them, I had given them their money. Because when I landed in New Zealand, I got a job immediately.
Wow. I have made you too small in my eyes. Oh Lord, tell him, forgive me. Forgive me. I have believed in a lie.
I have believed in a lie.
That you were unable.
That you were unable
to help me.
To help me.
But now,
oh Lord,
I see my role. Heal my heart. And show yourself
strong. And in my eyes
and with my soul. Oh Lord, be magnified.
Oh Lord, be magnified.
Be magnified.
Be magnified. Oh Lord,
you are highly exalted.
You are highly exalted.
Tell him that there is nothing.
And there is nothing
you can do. Oh Lord.
Oh Lord,
my
eyes are on you.
Be magnified. So you came to testify
Yes.
from New Zealand.
After I had paid the 7,000 that I borrowed in the US, and I got my job, and I settled, I said I don't want to get any scholarship because my supervisor told me, you need to apply for scholarship. It is very expensive to pay your own tuition. But I told her I feel I'm okay because the money that I'm getting, I can be able to pay for my tuition. Because in New Zealand, PhD students pay like domestic students, so it is a bit cheaper. But she insisted, and I said, okay, I'm going to apply for this scholarship. So I applied last year, and I was granted scholarship in December 22nd last year to cater for my tuition for the next 3 years.
Wow. Wow. Too good to believe.
Yes!
Too good to believe.
The ushers who saw me, I went 3 times because I wanted to see the bishop. Because some pastors can cook up a person to testify. I came straight from New Zealand, landed to Nairobi, got KQ to come here and testify and go back. And the secretary told me, no, you need an appointment. And I told her, I'm very sorry. I didn't know the process. So she gave me a piece of paper, and I accepted because you have to follow the rules. I wrote my testimony and gave my whatever I was to give, and then I was to just be here for a short time because I'm going back. But my heart was settled because I knew Bishop is going to read this testimony. Yes.
Wow. Those that think that God is not able, I want you to hear.
Yes.
I want you to hear.
Yes.
The God we serve. You see, if it was going to take an air ticket from New Zealand for me to say what I am going to say tonight with the confidence I need to say it with, God needed to bring Carol all the way from New Zealand. She lands in Nairobi. She comes straight here to testify because somebody else like Carol is going to see the God that I serve.
Yes. Amen. Amen.
The God who speaks with clarity.
Yes.
The God who spoke to me and said, go and talk to my people and talk to them about them. I came to talk about you. And I said, Lord, I need a sign from heaven.
Amen.
Oh my God. Wow.
Thank you.
The Lord bless you.
Amen.
May the Lord go with you as
Amen.
you go back to New Zealand.
Amen.
May you continue to shine even more brighter
Amen.
to the glory of God.
Amen.
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 Amen. Amen.